Alrighty, your old pal Cap'n BilgeWater here. Just want to talk a little bit about epoxy. Came to my mind the other day. I walked by a boat. Somebody was going at it, and there was cans of epoxy everywhere. Epoxy is pretty much epoxy. We're all familiar with the West system. Everybody buys it. It's good stuff. Owned by Mead and Jan Gudgeon, the Gudgeon brothers. Really the godfathers of modern epoxy boat building, repair. They got a great website. No matter whose epoxy you use, go on their site. There's just a tremendous amount of great information about how to use epoxy and different traits to epoxy and all of that. Just great stuff. I mean, they've given back a lot. They sell a lot. Problem though here with the West system, and I say this with great trepidation, that the Mead brothers don't send the boating mafia after me to beat the tar out of me and make me a pair of epoxy shoes and throw me in the water. It's really expensive. And really the challenge is you can't shop West System. It's the same price no matter where you go. Whether you stroll into West Marine or you go online or no matter what, the price is set by the Gudgeon brothers. It's the same. There's absolute to the penny. There's no difference no matter where you go, what kind of or what size you buy or accessories or any of that stuff. The price is set by the Gudgeon brothers, so it is what it is. Right here we have the old Group B, the resin and the hardener. Everybody's familiar with it. Really a universal brand right there. So it's great stuff. But like I said, at the great risk of incurring the Gudgeon brothers' wrath, it's really expensive. For this gallon container here of resin and the accompanying hardener, you're looking at almost 150 bucks. So quality product, no question about that. You can get epoxy online. I bought quite a bit online myself. Old BilgeWater shops around a bit. Likes the internet. This epoxy right here is put out by US Composites. If you want to find this site, just go to Google, put in US Composites. This right here for a gallon container of resin and the accompanying hardener, you're looking at about 75 bucks. There is, some shipping. I think they're located down in Florida, so there's some shipping involved. Again, I think that both of them together might be 78 bucks and whatever, another 10 bucks for the shipping. So, not quite half, but almost. If you're into it for 85 here, and you're into it for 150 here, pretty dramatic difference in price. And the West system's great. It's great to have a kit, out in your garage, with the pumps. Your kid breaks his toy, or like in my house, we had a terrible situation. Statue of St. Francis out in the garden there fell over, decapitated. There was his head rolling around on the ground. So sure enough, I ran out to the garage, hit the pumps a few times, epoxied his head back on, and St. Francis is back on station as we speak today. So, West System's awesome, having the kit is awesome, but if you're going to do any sort of volume, and like this flybridge project we got going here, boy, we're going to go through, I'm going to say at least 10 gallons of resin by the time we're done with it. It's pretty dramatic. So this stuff here works off of a ratio of 3-to-1, and the West system here is 5-to-1. So you don't have to use the pumps. I mean, again, the pumps are nice for spot jobs and whatnot, but if you're going to be doing any kind of real volume, the pumps are just going to drive you berserk. So it's 5-to-1. And really what you want to do is get a mixing cup. They sell these mixing cups that have these graduated ratios on them. Here's kind of an old beat up one here. The old BilgeWater tends to use them a few times before he lets them go. So you can use this cup for the US Composite stuff at 3-to-1, or it also has 5-to-1. If you're using the West system, just You just pour it into the one number and then add in the hardener to the next number, and it gives you that nice ratio. Here's a little cup right here. I don't know if you could see that, but it's just showing all kinds of different ratios there. So those cups are nice. And these are like regular. This is like a regular painting cup. You can use those too. Just figure out 3 to 1 or 5 to 1 or whatever the ratio is. So that's the deal on epoxy there. Again, this stuff's been good. Bought a fair amount of it. I never actually talked to these guys, so I'm not trying to pimp U.S. Composites at all. Old BilgeWater just goes on the site and clicks off what he wants and puts in his credit card and just shows up. That's it. They ship it and it shows up. West System's nice again. Lord forgive me, not trying to ding the Gudgeon brothers, but it really is expensive, and it's not the only choice, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's good stuff, but it's pricey. So that's it for today. Just a little chat on epoxy and shopping for epoxy and mixing epoxy, not having to use the pumps. It's really just all a ratio thing no matter what you're using. So there it is, little chat on epoxy, and remember, when you're navigating, no matter where you go, there you are.